Hello and welcome back to 80 English Tutorials and part 1 for the poem My Mind to Me a Kingdom is has already been uploaded. Do check it out. Just have some introduction of the poem and then you can join us here in this video, in this part 2, where I will be explaining you the poem in detail. Part 3 will also be there for this poem. Part 3 will have the poetic devices, literary devices, figures of speech and everything. So without wasting any time, let's start with the explanation. My mind to me a kingdom is such perfect joy therein I find, that it excels all other bliss which God or nature hath assigned. Though much I want that most would have, yet still my mind forbids to crave. So the speaker goes on saying, my mind to me a kingdom is. So for me, my mind is a kingdom in itself. Such perfect joy therein I find. So there, that is the place where I find perfect and boundless joy. That it excels, it goes beyond all other bliss. Bliss is a state of complete happiness or joy. So the joy that I find in my uh, mind, it excels all the other happiness, all the other joys of this world, which God or nature hath assigned, which God or nature had given this world. So, the happiness in my mind, the happiness or joy in my mind is such a perfect joy that it excels, that it goes beyond all the other happiness that God or nature had provided among us, the nature on this planet, on this earth. Though much I want that most would have. So, though I also want what everyone desires, but yet still my mind forbids to crave. My mind stops me to crave for those uh, materialistic desires. So he does not crave for materialistic desires. The the overall uh, summary of this stanza is that no princely port is, he has nothing sort of king wills and prince like desires, something like that, nor wealthy store, nor he has a store of wealth. That is, he does not have a noble birth. Money is kept, and he's taking out. No, he's not having a noble birth. He's not having a princely port. That is, he's not having a sort of wills that kings have. He's not having a wealthy store. He's not having that much of force to win a victory. That is, he's not also strong enough to win a battle. No believe it to solve a sore. No believe it. Believe it is sort of cunning methods, you can say. Solve. Solve is a semi-solid preparation which is soothing or healing ointment to a wound. And is wound here is sore. So sore and wound are the same thing. So solve is a healing sensation. Solve is some sort of balm, and solve is some sort of uh, treatment given to a sore. Sore is a wound. So to solve a sore, I'm not having any cunning methods. To solve a sore, to heal my wound. No shape to win a loving eye. So he's not having any personality also. Shape is personality, body figure. So he's not having any personality also to win, to grab attention of a loving eye. So he's not so handsome enough to get love also. He does not want to change his outer self to attract a loving eye, to attract a person of opposite sex. To none of these I yield as thrall. Thrall is a state of being in someone's power. So to none of these I am attracted. I don't want any princely port. I'm not having any king wills. I'm not having a noble birth, nor I have the force to win a victory. I'm not strong enough to win a victory, nor I have the cunning methods to solve a sword. To again, the meaning is same, to win a battle or to win some sort of debate. Nor I have that personality to attract other people. And these things, I don't care about these things. I don't want these. I'm not attracted. I don't want these desires to be fulfilled. For why? My mind, despite them all, despite is ignores. So my mind ignores them all. Who does not want wealthy store? Who does not want money in today's era? Everyone is mad because of money. Who does not have king wills? Everyone have king wills. I want car, I want bungalow, I want many things, materialistic desires. But here, he does not have any materialistic desires. He is just happy with what he has. I see that plenty surfeit often. So I see that many of the people, they are, you know, they are surfeit is sort of they are, मतलब वो धोखे में रह जाते हैं. They are not met with the real truth. Like, hasty is hurried, climbers soonest fall. So कहते हैं ना कि जितनी तेजी से आप ऊपर जाते हैं उतनी ही तेजी से नीचे आते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल देर आर इन्फ्लुएंसर्स, सोशल मीडिया इन्फ्लुएंसर्स. आप देखेंगे कि यू विल सी दैट sometimes they grab so much of views, million views, trillion views, and lakhs views on lakhs, subscribers, everything. And the next one, the next very week, the next day, you'll see the next video, zero views, no one is watching. So you should always remember that hasty climbers soonest fall. The people who run fast, they fall very soon. I see that much. I see that such are. I see that such as are aloft. Aloft is up into the air or overhead. So I see that these people, they are overhead, they are very happy, okay, we have climbed up the hill. And as soon as they see that, okay, fine, I reached the top, they have the fall. Hasty climbers soonest fall. It all means that success is temporary. So you should not, all the time show it off that fine, because it's temporary. Any time you can have a back step, and any time you can have your fall. Mishap that threaten most of the all. Mishap is mishappening. It's poetic license, because I will not be covering it in the part 3, so I have told you here only. So we have poetic license here. When the poet by himself uses a short form or creates a short form for the main word, then we have poetic license. So mishappening that threaten most of all. So everyone is threatened by mishappening. For example, the people walking on a road is threatened by cars. Whatever car hits me, I will be dying, and all that things. So, but do you stop walking on road because of that fear? No, you have to walk on road. So ultimately, the conclusion is, no matter what threatens you, but you have to do your own work. You have to keep working hard, 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 hard to attain that position, and more hard to, keep up that position. That is most important, and that is the point where most of the people fail. These get with toil. Toil is hard work, and keep with fear. Keep with fear. What is kept with fear? the success. So the success is got, uh, we get success by hard work, by toil. Toil means hard work, and we have to keep it with fear. Again, hard work to keep it that fear. Such cares my mind can never bear. So my mind has to be free. I cannot bear all such cares and worries. I press to bear no haughty sway. I press, I beg to bear no haughty. Haughty is arrogant. Sway is verb used to influence or control someone or something. So I cannot bear this sort of arrogant nature. Arrogant nature of what? These materialistic desires that they influence or control over most of the people. So I cannot see that the materialistic pleasures, desires being you know the ultimate goals of one's life. I wish no more than may suffice. Suffice is sufficient. So I don't want anything. I don't want more than what is sufficient for me. I'm happy with what I have. I do no more well I may. Then well I may. So I will do no more that I have to survive. So मतलब जितना मुझे सर्वाइव करने के लिए चाहिए मैं उससे ज़्यादा नहीं मांगता हूँ. I don't desire much that you know I exceed the limit of uh, me being until it comes to my survival. So I don't want anything more than it is sufficient for me. Look, what I want, my mind supplies, and then what I want, my mind in my imagination supplies to me. So his imagination fulfills every desire of him. Lo, thus I triumph like a king. Triumph is win. So, and see, lo is see. Thus I triumph, thus I win like a king. My mind content with anything. My mind is satisfied with anything. I laugh not at another's loss, not grudge at another's gain. So there are people who are not happy with others' success. There are people, those who are not happy at others' success, and then there are people who are happy at another's loss. So he says that I never laugh at someone another's loss, nor I am sad when someone is getting benefited, someone is winning. I'm not that kind of person. No worldly waves my mind can toss, no external circumstances my mind is bothered about. I brook, I tolerate, that is another's bane. A cause of bane is a cause of distress or annoyance. So the challenges that might seem very stressful for one person can be very easy for the another one. Okay, so like we students are some students are good at maths, while some students are good at bio. Some students are good at English, some students are good at Hindi or whatever the languages are. So every person has their own field in which they are good at. So he says that I don't care about external circumstances, but I never laugh at another's loss, nor I keep a grudge at another's gain. I fear no foe. Foe is enemy, nor fawn. Fawn is buttering or flattering on friend. So I never fear. I have not cared about my enemy, how strong he is. Nor I never flatter my friend. I loathe, that is, loathe is hates, not life, nor dread mine end too. So I never hate my life. Some people are, you know, they are like, okay, fine, we are just tired of living. I just want to die and everything. They're just tired of this life. working hard, then to not achieving anything, and all those things. So he says that I don't hate my life. I love my life. And I didn't dread. I am not fear about my end also. What is his end? Death. So I don't fear my death also. I neither hate my mind, my life, nor am dread with my end, the death. So ultimately, what he's saying is, I don't care about another, the people around me. I'm happy with me, myself, my mind, and my imagination. My wealth is health and perfect ease, and conscience clear my chief defense. So, my wealth is my health. If you will be not having a good health, how will you work? And if you will not work, then how will you have wealth, money? So that is the sense. And conscience is inner voice, clear my chief defense. So he says that his inner voice solves all his doubt, whatever uh, confusions he has. He listens to his inner voice, and his inner voice always guides him. That is the sense. I never seek bribes. Bribes is flatters to please. So I never flatter anyone to please him, nor by desert to give offense, nor even if someone deserves hatred, I don't offend them. He does not offend them, even if that person deserves hatred. Thus do I live, thus will I die. Would all did so as well as I. So everyone should do what I did, no matter I live or die. But you should follow me. You should follow my virtues. And what the virtues did he follow? First, no flattering. He didn't follow anyone. He didn't flatter anyone. Second, even if someone deserves hatred, he did not offend them. Third, he does not has any materialistic possessions. So these are the virtues which he says, which he tells the person that as I did, you have to follow the same. I hope my explanation has cleared your doubts. If still you are not clear with anything, any word, any line, you can comment me below. As soon as I'll reach it out, your doubts may be answered. In the third part, I will tell you uh, the poetic devices and everything. So thank you for joining us. Hope my explanation will satisfy you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.